Welcome to the Time YouTube channel for ICET. Today we will be discussing percentages. These are the actual questions of TG and AP ICET 2025. Okay, let us see the first question. Yeah. So before that, subscribe our YouTube channel for Time for ICET. Yeah. So let us see the first question. The radius of a circle is increased by 20%. Find the percentage increase in the area of the circle. So we have to find the percentage increase in the area of the circle. So what is the area of the circle formula? Sorry. So area of the circle. Area of the circle is given by A is equal to pi r square, right? So this can be written as pi into r into r. So this radius is increased by 20%. That means what? So this is increased by 20% and this is also increased by 20%. So we know that when the product is equal to A into B, if A is increased by X% and B is increased by Y%. So what is the increase in the product value? So increase in the P is given by X plus Y plus XY by 100. Okay. So this is the increase in the product value. So by using this formula, you can find the area increase in the area of the circle. So what is X value? X is 20, Y is 20. So 20 plus 20 plus 20 into 20 by 100. So 20 plus 20, 40. 20 into 20 by 100 is 4. So that is 44% increase. Our choice is choice 4. Okay, next. Yeah, see the second question. So 3 persons P, Q and R whose salaries are together amounts to 28,800, right? So P spend 75% and Q spend 85% and R spend 80% of their respective salaries. And if the savings of P, Q and are in the ratio 20, 9 and 8, then salary of Q. So you have to find the salary of Q. So P spends 75% means what are the savings of P? So total salary is 100%. He spent 75%. That means what? The savings of P is 25%. Right? So similarly, what is the savings of Q? Q spends 85%. That means Q saves 15%. 100 minus 85, 15%. And R spend 80%. That means what is the remaining amount? 100 minus 80, that is 20%. Okay. So what is the savings ratio? Savings ratio of P, Q and R, that is 20 is to 9 is to 8. Okay. So savings of P is 25%. That means what? 25% is 20. So 25% is 20. What is in salary of P? That is 100% is how much? So 100% is how much means? So if you cross multiply, we will get the 100% value. Instead of doing like that, just multiply with 4. So 25 into 4, that is 100%. So 20 into 4, మీరు క్రాస్ మల్టిప్లై చేసే బదులు మీరు ఇంటూ 4 చేస్తే ఈజీగా మనకు ఆన్సర్ వస్తుంది. సో 20 into 4 is 80, right? So these are the salary of P, that is income. Income of P is 80. So similarly, what is income of Q? So savings of Q is 15%. So 15 indicates what? I am writing here. So 15% is, what is the ratio of Q? 9. 15% is 9. 100% is how much? 100% is how much? So this is 100% into 9 by 15. So this is 3 times, 3 5 times, 5 20 times. This is 60. This is a salary or income of Q. So what is the income of R? So R saves 20%. So 20% is 8 means what is 100%? That is into 5. So 20% is 8, and you have to find 100%. మనకు 20% 8 అని తెలుసు, మనం 100% ఫైండ్ చేయాలంటే ఇది డైరెక్ట్ ఎంతతో మల్టిప్లై అయింది? 20 becomes 100 means we have to multiply with 5. So into 5. So this becomes 40, right? So simplify this one. 0 0 0 get cancelled, and 2 4 times, 2 3 times, 2 2 times. That means what? The salary of P, Q and R is 4:3:2, right? 4:3:2. So what is the total salary of these 3 persons? 28,800. That means what? What is the total ratio? 4 plus 3 plus 5. That is 4 plus 3 7 plus 2 9. So 9 parts is 28,800, right? So what you have to find? Then salary of Q. So salary of Q is what ratio? 3 ratio. So 3 parts is how much? If you cross multiply these two, 3 into 28,800 by 9, we will get the answer. So instead of doing like that, so this is exactly one third, right? This is 9 becomes 3 means 1/3. So if you multiply with 1/3, we'll get the answer. 1/3 of 28,800 means 3 9 times. So 27 18, 6 times. So 9600. So our answer is choice 4. Okay. Next. See the question number 3. So question number 3 చూడండి ఏమి ఇచ్చారు? If an election contested by 2 candidates A and B, 5% of the voters did not vote. So 5% of voters not voted. So అందులో మనకి టోటల్ ఎలక్షన్స్ పర్సన్స్ ఓటర్స్ మనకి 5% ఓట్ వేయలేదు. సో నెక్స్ట్ ఏమిటి? ద విన్నింగ్ క్యాండిడేట్ బి ఓన్ బై 7600 votes majority. So securing 51% of the votes. So 51% of the votes polled, right? So how many votes were secured by B? So out of the polled votes, 51%, how many contestants are there? ఇద్దరు ఉన్నారు. ఎవరు? A and B. Okay. So out of the polled votes, so 51% of the votes polled. So who win the contestant? So ఎవరు విన్ అయ్యారు? B విన్ అయ్యారు. Bకి ఎంత పర్సెంటేజ్ వచ్చింది? 51% వచ్చింది. So total polled votes is 100%. So B got 51% means A got how much percentage? That is 100 minus 51, that is 49%. So how much more? So this is 2% more, right? B got 51%, A got 49%. That means 2% more. That means here how many votes ఇక్కడ బీకి ఎన్ని ఎక్స్ట్రా ఓట్స్ వచ్చాయి? 7600. అంటే 2% indicate 7600, right? So what you have to find, how many votes were secured by B? So మనకి B కి ఎంత వచ్చాయి? 51. So just మన 51% is how much? Okay, yeah. So 51% is how much means cross multiplication. So 7600 into 51, so divided by 2. Okay, so percentage and this is percentage. So percentage get cancelled. So 2 how many times? This is 3800. Okay, so 3800 into 51. So see the options. So 38 into 51 means how many zeros ending? Ending zeros is 2 zeros. So by observing the option, this may be the answer, this may be the answer, and this may be the answer. Okay, so all options are ending with 2 zeros. And check the unit digit, remaining digit. So 8 into 1 is 8. So observe the last 3 digits. So this is 000, this is 000, this is 800, this is 000. So exactly this will be the answer. Okay, so మనం అంతా మల్టిప్లై చేయకుండా జస్ట్ ఈ డిజిట్స్ మల్టిప్లికేషన్ ఐడెంటిఫై చేస్తే ఈజీగా ఆన్సర్ చేయొచ్చు. ఓకే, రైట్. సో చాయిస్ 2 is the right answer. Next, question number 4. So ratio of income of Praveen in the years 2019 and 2020 is 5:7. So what is 5:7? These are the incomes of Praveen in 2019 and 2020. So in 2019 he has spent 45% of income, okay, and saved 4510. So 4510. So that means 45% is spent, means what is savings? That is remaining is 55%. So 55% is given as 4510, right? So what is 100%? So 100% is how much, right? So cross multiplication, 100 into 4510 by 55, right? So 5 how many times? 11 5 times, 11 4 times, and 11 1 times 0. Next, 5 1 time, 5 2 times 20. So this is 80 to 100. This is the income of Praveen in 2019. So but the ratio is 5. That means what? 5 indicates 5 ratio is 80 to 100, right? So 5 is 80 to 100. So we have to find 7 is how much? 7 is how much? So 7 means what? This is the income of Praveen in 2020. So cross multiplication, that is 80 to 100 into 7 by 5. So this is the income of Praveen. Idi income Praveen, idi a year lo 2020 lo. So he spends 70% of his income, means what is the remaining income? Remaining income is 30%. So just multiply with 30%. So దీన్ని సింప్లిఫై చేస్తే ఏమొస్తుంది మనకి? So 0 0 get cancel, 5 6 times, right? So if you simplify this one, you will get, so this is, if you simplify this one, 0 0 7 14 and 8 57 into 6. So if you simplify this one, you will get 344. Okay, your answer is choice 3. Okay, right. So next question. Yeah, Read the question. The price of coffee powder is increased by 25%. So it is increased by 25%. And how much percentage a householder must reduce the consumption of coffee powder so as to increase the expenditure is constant. So expenditure constant గా ఉండాలంటే consumption ఎంత తగ్గించుకోవాలి. So we know that expenditure is equal to price into consumption. So price into consumption. So price is increased by how much? Price is increased by 25%, right? So consumption is reduced by how much? We don't know. Let us say this is X% decrease. So what is the change in the expenditure? So there is no change in the expenditure. That means what? So it is 0%. So by using the effective percentage formula, so effective percentage formula into x plus y, xy by 100. So x is, this is increase, right? Increase indicates positive 25. Decrease means what? Decrease అయితే ఏం తీసుకోవాలి? నెగటివ్ సైన్ తీసుకోవాలి. Minus x and plus 25 into minus x by 100. Okay. So effective percent change is 0. 0 is equal to, so this is how much? This is 25 and this is minus x, this is minus 25, 100x, this is 25, this is minus 125x by 100, right? So if you simplify this one, if you send this term to this side, so we'll get 25 is equal to 125x by 100, right? 25 one time, 25 5 times. So 5 one time, 5 20 times. So x is equal to how much? 20. So our answer is choice 3, right? So it is very effective percentage formula is very very important. So please ఇలాంటి మోడల్స్ మీరు ట్రై చేస్తే ఎగ్జామ్లో సక్సెస్ కావడానికి చాలా ఈజీ అవుతుంది. యా నెక్స్ట్, an ore contains 20% of a metal. సో ఓర్ కంటైన్స్, ఓర్లో ఎంత పర్సెంటేజ్ మెటల్ ఉంది? 20% ఆఫ్ మెటల్. సో హౌ మెనీ టన్స్ ఆఫ్ ద ఓర్ ఈస్ రిక్వైర్డ్ టు obtain 690 tons of metal. Okay, that means what? 20%. Metal percentage is 20%. So what is the value? So value given is 690. So we have to find the ore weight. So that is total weight is 100%. So 100% is how much? Simple. Instead of cross multiplication, so this is how many times? This is 5 times. So multiply this value with 5 times, we will get the answer. So 0, 5 into 9, 45, right? And 5 into 6, 30, already that is plus 4, 3450. That is choice 3, right? Next, question number 7. The price of an article is increased by 20% and then decreased by 10%. Then net percentage change is what? So first increased by 20% and then it is decreased by 10%. So use the effective change percentage formula. What is the effective percentage change? Effective percentage change, it is given by x plus y, xy by 100. This is percentage. So listen carefully. It is increase means you have to take positive sign, decrease means you have to take negative sign. So here 20% is what? It is increase. 20, x is 20, and it is 10% is decrease. Decrease అయితే మనం ఏం తీసుకోవాలి? Minus sign. So minus 10. Next plus x is 20 and y is minus 10 by 100. Right. So 20 minus 10, that is 10, and this is 20 into 10 by 100. So this is minus 2. Minus 2%. That means 8%. So if you get positive sign, it indicates increase. So how much increase? 8% increase. So this is choice 1. Our answer is choice 1. Right. Next, we'll see the next question. The population of city increases by 5% annually. The present population is how much? Present population is 10 lakhs. Then the population after 3 years is how much? So population is increased by 5% every year. So after 3 years, what is the population? So initially 10,000, 10 lakhs, right? So 5% increase means after 1 year, how much value? 5% increase తర్వాత ఎంత వాల్యూ ఉంటుందమ్మా? 105 by 100. This is after 1 year. Next, second year 105 by 100. 3 years అయితే 105 by 100. Okay. So how many zeros? 6 zeros, and denominator 6 zeros cancel. Right. So we have to multiply 105 into 105 into 105. So we know 105 square. సో 105 స్క్వేర్ ఏంటి? ఇప్పుడు యూనిట్ డిజిట్ మనకు 5 ఉంటే స్క్వేర్ ఫైండ్ చేయడం ఈజీ కదా. 5 స్క్వేర్ ఈజ్ హౌ మచ్ మా? సో 25, అండ్ రిమైనింగ్ డిజిట్స్ ఇస్ 10. 10 into next number is what? 11. So 10 into next number, that is how much? 11025. So into, so 11025 into 105. Right. So 11025 into 100 is how much? 11025 and 00 into 5. So 25 into 5 is how much? 125. 5 into 11, that is 55. So this 125, 55. So if you add these two, what will you get? This is 5, 7, 6, 2, 5. Okay. So your answer is 11,57,625. మీరు ఒకసారి ఇక్కడ అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే మనం ఇదంతా క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. సో ఇక్కడ చూడండి, యూ కెన్ రైట్ 105, యూ కెన్ రైట్ యాజ్ 21 into 5. సో ఇక్కడ కూడా 21 into 5, ఇక్కడ 21 into 5. సో ఇక్కడ 5 into 5 into 5. దట్ మీన్స్ వాట్? ఆన్సర్ షుడ్ బి మల్టిపుల్ ఆఫ్ 125. సో అంటే ఈ ఆన్సర్ మనం 125తో డివిజిబుల్ కావాలి. 125తో డివిజిబుల్ కావాలంటే ఏంటి? లాస్ట్ త్రీ డిజిట్స్ 125తో డివిజిబుల్ అయితే ఆ నెంబర్ మనకి 125తో డివిజిబుల్ అవుతుంది. సో అందుకే మనకి డివిజిబిలిటీ రూల్స్ ఆర్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టు గెట్ ద ఆన్సర్ క్విక్లీ. కాబట్టి చూడండి, ఇక్కడ 620 ఉంది. సో 630, 625, 635. ఇందులో మనకి ఏది డివిజిబుల్ అవుతుంది? సో లాస్ట్ త్రీ డిజిట్స్. సో 625 is divisible by 125. సింపుల్. మనకి డివిజిబిలిటీ రూల్స్తో ఈ ఆన్సర్ ఈజీగా చేయొచ్చు. రైట్. నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ 10. A rectangle has dimensions 15 into 20. So its width is decreased by 5%, while its length is increased by such a that area remains unchanged. Right. So what is the area of the rectangle? So area of the rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Right. So this is breadth is decreased So 5% decrease. So breadth is decreased by 5%. So let us say length is increased by X%. So what is the change in the area? So change in the area is remains unchanged. So it is not remains, this is remains. So there is no change in the area. That means what? This is 0%. Okay. So use the effective percentage formula. మీరు చూడండి ఎఫెక్టివ్ పర్సెంటేజ్ ఫార్ములా ఈజ్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. మనకి చాలా క్వశ్చన్స్ చూసాం కాబట్టి ఈ మోడల్లో మీరు చాలా క్వశ్చన్స్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే యూ కెన్ స్కోర్ గుడ్ మార్క్స్, రైట్? సో 0% is equal to, so this is x, it is increase. Next this is decrease, -5 and plus x into -5 by 100. So if you simplify this one, if you send -5 to this side, so if you send -5 to this side, and this is x minus 5x by 100. So 100x minus 5x, that is 95x by 100, right? So if you simplify this one, 519 and 520. So ఇంకా దీన్ని ఫర్దర్ సింప్లిఫై చేస్తే ఏమొస్తుంది? x is equal to 100 by 19. So 100 by 19 is 19 5 times. 19 5 times 95 and remainder is 5. So 5 by 19. So our choice answer is choice 1, right? Next, see the question number 11. B got 20% marks less than A. So what percent of marks did A get more than B? So these type of models are very very important. Okay, so let us say A marks is 100. So 20% less means what? It is 80%. 80% of 100. So 80% of 100 is how much? 80. That means A got how many marks? 100, right? And B got 80 marks. So we have to compare. So when we compare two values, what is the formula? Difference by, so difference by base value or reference value. Base value into 100. Okay. So what is the difference between these two? So difference between these two is 20. What is the base value? Base value means we are comparing, మనం ఏని B తో కంపేర్ చేస్తున్నామా, B ని A తో కంపేర్ చేస్తున్నామా? సో we are comparing A with B. సో more than, సో మనకి ఇంకా more than తర్వాత ఏ వాల్యూ ఉంటే అది డినామినేటర్ లో వస్తుంది. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద బేస్ వాల్యూ. సో బేస్ వాల్యూ is 80 into 100%, right? So this is 1/4. 1/4 into 100%. So 1/4 into 100% is how much? 1/4 is 25. So 25%. అందుకే మనకి ఇవి రెసిప్రోకల్ వాల్యూస్ ఆర్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. మీరు 1/5, 1/2, 1/3, 1 to 1/10 very very important, right? So 1/4 is 25%. So choice 4. Clear? Yeah. Next, see the question number 12. Yeah, A is equal to X% of Y and B is equal to Y% of X. Then which of the following is true? So A is equal to what? X% of Y. X% of Y means what? X by Y. X by 100. Half means into Y is Y, right? Next, what is B? B is Y% of X. Simple, Y by 100. So into X. So compare these two values. A is XY by 100 and B is XY by 100. That means what? A is equal to B. So this is choice 3, right? Next, we'll see the next question. 13. So in a cricket match, the batsman Varun made 110 runs. So total runs is 110. Next, which includes 3 boundaries and 8 sixes. సో మనకి క్రికెట్లో ఏమేమి ఉంటాయి, బౌండరీస్ ఉంటాయి, లేకపోతే 6 ఉంటుంది, లేకపోతే సో రన్స్ బిట్వీన్ ద వికెట్స్, రైట్? సో బౌండరీ మీన్స్ వాట్ మా? బౌండరీ అంటే ఎన్ని ఎంత వస్తుంది మనకి స్కోరు? బౌండరీ అంటే 4 రన్స్, రైట్? నెక్స్ట్ 6 అంటే ఎన్ని రన్స్? 6, రైట్? సో హౌ మెనీ బౌండరీస్ ఆర్ దేర్? 3 boundaries. 3 into 4, that is 12. Next, 8 into 6, that is 48. So how many runs? This is 60 runs. So boundaries, the runs in the form of boundaries and sixes is 60 runs. What is the remaining runs? 100. Total is 110. So 1 minute. Yeah. So total is 110 and remaining runs is 110 minus 60, that is 50. 50 runs, right? So 50 runs is what percentage of total runs? That means what? 50 is what percent of 110? So into 100%. So that is 0 0 get cancelled. 5 by 11. 5 by 11 is what? This is 5 by 11 is 45 by 45.45. So we have to find the approximate value. So approximate value is, this nearest value is choice 3, 45, right? Next, yeah. So for offline coaching, contact your time nearest center. For online coaching, and go through this channel. For Telegram channel, t.me.time for ICET, and YouTube channel, this one. These channels are provided in the description. Please go through the channel. So thank you for watching the video.